Hi everyone, my name is Gerald Flores and I am the creator of Taco Gear, also the creator of the Taco Chair series that you guys have been watching, and I want to thank each and every one of you for all the likes, the comments, the shares, the messages that I get. I really enjoyed knowing that you guys enjoyed what we were trying to do. All the talent that we had on this season was incredible, so thank you guys so much for all the love and support. In this episode, I'm going to answer some questions from each person that sat in this chair. This is the exact chair that most of them all sat in. Before we do that, let's take a look at some fun moments and bloopers from season 1 of the Taco Chair. You see when you know that your stuff is bugs.
That came right at my face.
Well, I mean, because this is total bitch face all the time, and so I don't want to come off that way. If Mexico had a flavor, it'd be bean and cheese.
He's trying to offer me chairs here. I don't need a table. Look, check this out right here. Let's see.
Oh, trust me, I talk a lot. I'm very fast. I was like, okay, I'll slow down.
Okay, yeah, don't put that in there.
I really did have a lot of fun interviewing every single person from season 1. Let's take some questions directly from the talent that sat in this chair from season 1, directed at me.
Hi, Gerald. So, quick question. Are you ever going to sit in the taco chair, or are you going to stay behind the scenes the whole time the series is going on?
Funny you should ask, Alex. This is my turn to get in the chair and talk to you guys about why I started this and answer all your questions. I think the next 2 questions are kind of the same, so let's play them both.
Hey Gerald, this is Elena Flores with So Bonita, also known as your wife. I just wanted to ask you a question about the taco chair. Where did you come up with this idea, and what was your goal for it? I look forward to hearing all your answers, and I'll see you tonight. Love you.
What made you start the Taco Chair series? They're all really cool episodes and probably all my favorites.
Originally, I wanted to start a blog. And I wanted to feature people here in my hometown in Corpus, different creatives, and let's talk about who they are, what they do, and then let's talk about what tacos mean to them, and let's talk about what their favorite taco is. Let's get to know them a little bit. And that turned into procrastination, which made me not release the blog. And then I thought, why don't I just capture all that on film and try and put it together and see what it looks like? My goal for it was to keep the tacos as authentic as possible, to keep the stories as authentic as possible, and to always reveal what the connection is between the person sitting in this chair and tacos. What do they mean to them? What did tacos remind them of? How did they spend time with their family eating tacos? All those different details. I didn't want to lose any of that. This next question is from the one comedian that we had in this chair, Javi Luna.
Oh, hey. Didn't notice you there. Was just enjoying my evening glass of Hawaiian punch. Thought I'd make a short, candid video. Relaxed here at home. For my good friend Gerald Flores. Gerald, congratulations on your first season of the Taco Chair, and thank you for having me. Anyway, Gerald, I had a question for you. In your year of making Taco Chair episodes, your season of making Taco Chair episodes, you had to eat tacos with all your guests. Which one had the messiest taco? I want to know which one of these tacos ended up the most in that beautiful mane that you have there.
I can't tell you how many times I was laughing during Javi's episode. It was hard to be quiet. I didn't want you to hear me behind the camera, but it was really difficult to not laugh at everything he was saying. He's just hilarious. So Javi, there wasn't a ton of, I would say probably the messiest taco that I had that did get into this beard, because you guys who are watching, if you have a beard, you know food gets in here all the time, but we keep it clean though, guys. Maria's taco, the chorizo that she had was just that really greasy chorizo, which is like the best one. And she has her famous saying, which is,
You know it's a good taco when you get the bag and the bag is all orange. Okay, that's when you know you have a good taco. You're like, yes, I can't wait to tear into that. If it doesn't have an orange stain, take it back.
So there you go. That one got a little bit in my beard here, and I had to clean it up.
How can you spot a good taquero? And also, what kind of tortilla would you prefer, flour or corn?
I think Robert Gomez, who was on the crew with the Tacos of Texas, he said, did he say it? You can judge a good taqueria. If you couldn't understand what Omar said, he's asking, how do you judge? Basically, how do you know it's going to be a good taqueria, or how do you judge it? I say the more religious items you find on the walls can tell you it's going to be a good taqueria. That's what I say. Or I didn't say it, but that's what I agree to. To answer your other question, flour or corn? Oh, well, since I am from Corpus Christi and I grew up here, flour was really just what I was mostly introduced to. And I love a good, fluffy, fresh flour tortillas. Really, that's my favorite. That is probably my favorite tortilla. Just a good, but Charlie Brown. It's got to be Charlie Brown. It's got to be a little toasty on both sides. It shouldn't, your tortilla shouldn't look like a napkin. It shouldn't be like plain and just pale. It shouldn't be that way. And a lot of them are. But I will tell you this, I love a good homemade corn. And when we went to Oaxaca, my wife and I, Elena from So Bonita, when we went to Oaxaca, the indigenous corn tortillas that they had there were fucking great. I love those tortillas. Those, if I had them here, I would probably have those as my favorites. So I don't even think I answered your question. It's a hard one, Omar. We'll skip it.
Hey Gerald, me taco brother. I had a question for you. What is the one thing you will absolutely never fucking put in a taco? Let us know. Love you.
That's a really good question. And the reason it's a good question is because right now, especially now, Vianney mentioned it in her episode, people are putting anything inside what even could resemble a tortilla and just calling it a taco. No, man, they're not tacos. They're not. That's a whole nother conversation. But I will tell you this, I follow the hashtag tacos on Instagram, and there's all kinds of shit that I see that are not tacos at all. So what's the one thing I would put? What's the one thing I would not put in a taco ever? I would never put any kind of chips or Doritos or Cheetos or any of that shit inside of a tortilla or anything that even resembled one. That's not a taco. It's just not. Don't at me.
Hey Gerald, it's Maida, your first gear on the taco chair. My question to you is, what are your future plans for the taco chair? Do you want to keep only doing Corpus Christi artists, or do you want to travel outside of CC?
Myra, I'm so glad you asked that question. I'm even more glad that you said yes to be the first guest in this chair. For me, it's been such a fun journey. But to answer your question, I am going to travel. Season 2 has 8 episodes lined up. I'm super excited about the people that are going to be in this chair in season 2. It's going to be great. I'm going to work my ass off to film all of the episodes the first quarter of 2018 and then jump into editing mode and then release these for you guys either late spring or early summer. We're going to release all the episodes 1 a week until all 8 are out, as opposed to what I did this season, which was kind of a little bit sporadic, and I wasn't happy with the way that turned out. So I'm making the change in this coming season so you guys can enjoy all the episodes back to back every week. My final thoughts on all this are pretty simple, and I honestly really I didn't come to this realization until yesterday when I was thinking about some of the things that I wanted to say today. The act of breaking bread with someone is a very respectful and memorable thing. And I think sometimes we take that for granted. And I was able to break bread with everyone that sat in this chair and eat tacos with them and listen to what they had to say about who they were and their story about tacos. And that didn't really hit me until all of it was kind of over. I think now more than ever, we need to find reasons to connect with each other, and food can be that reason. It's not going to solve all the world's problems, but I will gladly break bread and have some tacos with anyone, anytime. On behalf of myself and everyone that sat in this chair, thank you guys so much for all the love and support you showed. We had so much fun doing this. I can't wait for you to see what's in season 2. Thank you for watching.